Well, a slightly more random and shorter video today, basically because I wasn't planning to make this video, but I came down to the pond this morning and it appears the small amount of koi fish I have put in here so far have begun to spawn. So I thought I'd just show you, sort of the evidence I've seen of that and, show you what's going on right now. Also, apologies for the wind, it's just I haven't got my microphone with me because I wasn't planning on making this video, but when I came down this morning I noticed that some of the goldfish had been spawning. These ones here I think it is. They sort of go around the edge of the pond, which happens sort of every year. They spawn like 3 or 4 times in the pond, which is why I end up with so many small goldfish. Like these small goldfish here. These ones here were just eggs I just chucked in this tank. This is just a little tub with some plants in it that I just have for, storage and stuff. Yeah, there's loads of really small goldfish in here from, just spawnings that happen all the time. As you can see right there, it would appear that these goldfish are spawning here. But that's the female there at the front, and then all these males chasing them. But yeah, I noticed the goldfish are spawning, and that's usually a good sign for me because that means the koi like to sort of spawn on a similar time. And well, if you look down here, all over this net, I don't know if I can get it on camera because the eggs are quite small. Yeah, this is the best spot to show you. If you look here, there's just koi eggs, or goldfish eggs, I'm not too sure, all amongst this algae here. A good few hundred, maybe a few thousand of eggs. Now I don't reckon this is goldfish just because of the sheer volume, but at the same time I don't know which of these koi in here are female. I know that I have got quite a few males in here, just because I can feel the gill plates. Around this time of the year, if you feel your koi's gill plates and then they feel like sandpaper, that usually means you have male koi. I mean, it's quite obvious, like you'll feel it and it'll be like really rough. And I know I've got at least 3 or 4 males in here. Now I don't know if these are koi or goldfish, and chances are they will just get eaten straight away, so I'm not really too fussed because this spawning of these koi fish will be completely random. So the fry that will come off of these eggs will be, worthless really, because they'll probably be like a mixture of varieties. So you're going to get some just weird types. But I just thought it was interesting to show you that koi really do spawn at any time of the year. Last time for me it was July, and now it's May. But I mean, the amount of volume of eggs here, and this is only in one spot. Like this is only this spot here. I don't know what's in the reeds there, on that reed there, on the lily pads, those lily pads down there. I haven't even checked that yet. But I'm gonna keep a close eye on them. And it actually might make me set up some more spawning material. Now this one down here, I think is a female. Just looking at it, it looks really fat. And if you look, these 2 male here are kind of just sort of following her slightly. That one does look like has eggs though, but I'll just keep a close eye on them. To be fair, most of my females are still inside, which I'm going to show you now. In here is where I have most of my females, well, my preferred females, like this one here. Where's the other one? She's usually, oh yeah, here, look, this one here. And you can tell, because if you look at the size of her, she's just full of eggs right now. And I also have my preferred males in here as well, which would be him down there. Not you, but I think that's a female, I'm pretty sure. I'm not too sure yet, but I mean, just look at the body type. Where's my other male? 2 others I have in here. Well, they're my preferred ones. They are a bit more skittish than the females. Where are you, mate? Oh, back there. That shower back there is one of my preferred males. And then there's also a slightly smaller Sankey somewhere. But he, like I said, is really skittish. Oh, right here, there you go. Him right there is another one of my males. Really nice fish. But those are the males I know of that are in here. The rest of them are all outside. So what I might do is put some brushes in here just to see if I can get any action out of them. I'm not going to spawn them in here, but when you put the brushes in, if you see them sort of try to coast a female into it, what I will do is then take that female out and put it into a floating net in here, and then just sort of let them spawn in the net. Because if you mix up so many varieties of koi, the fry you're going to get are going to be useless basically. So you really want to do type to type. And I do know that I've got the female in here, her here, and I want to spawn her with the 2 Sankey males just because that's a good variety mix. But yeah, slightly different video today, just because I didn't think the koi were going to spawn this year, or this early at least. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. I've actually got another really good sign here, in the sense that it appears the koi here are actually starting to spawn. Now, like I said previously, the type of koi that are all mixing, the fish that will come from this will not be of any worth to me. But it's a very good sign. That's the female there actually, and you can see her being chased by the males there. She's sort of dying along that way. She's actually a lot smaller than some of the males. I think that male's like twice the size of her. There she goes. She's getting chased by them as well, so they're also just trying to coax her into spawning. That's why I'm always a big fan of having plants in your pond, because A, they look nice. I mean, look at that beautiful flower sort of starting to bloom. But B, it's good for the fish because, it sort of creates spawning in the pond. I'm going to keep a close eye on this. I'm not going to keep the fry from this because, like I said, because they're completely different genotypes of koi, the offspring will be useless basically. But it's a good sign for me this year because it means I can start to spawn the koi that I want to actually spawn. So in my next video I'll be sort of prepping my indoor pond for spawning. This one here as well I might try and spawn because I'm pretty sure that's a female. But it's also, as you can see, the goldfish is still spawning. But yeah, it's a really good sign to sort of see these koi starting to spawn this year. Yeah, and the main sort of area for spawning is seeming to be sort of around here. They're sort of pushing her about it, but you can sort of tell when they're starting to spawn because what the males will do is push them into sort of structure. Mainly like plants, or if you put brushes into your pond, which I'm going to do in a little bit in the next video, they'll sort of push her into it and they'll sort of chase her around like this. And then eventually when she's ready to spawn, they'll properly push her out the water into like sort of the shallow bits. But as you can see, these males are all chasing her. I mean, these are all males, this one, this one, this one, that one and that one, they're all males, and they're fully chasing her around. Sort of around the edges there. This is what spawning would look like in the pond. But I'm going to keep a close eye on it because I'm not going to keep these fry like I said. But it's just really great to see this morning. And as it turned out, when I came back later, this female here, which I pointed out earlier, begun to spawn. Now, they hadn't started to fully spawn yet, and I could tell that because eggs weren't actually being released from this fish. But they were fully pushing her out of the water, which you'll see here in a second. I mean, she was quite keen, to be fair, to jump out of the water and start spawning. And then just like probably about 4 or 5 males are coming after her. Now, you have got to be careful if you have a large amount of males chasing a female, because they can bully her and then they can die from just exhaustion, really. But, you know, luckily a lot of the males that are chasing her are much, much smaller than her, bar like 1 or 2. So I was quite fine to sort of let this happen. And yeah, it was quite nice to see. So thank you for watching, guys, and hope you enjoy.